Everybody, this is John. Welcome to the free video. Just recapping real quick kind of what went down today. So we gapped down like 10 points and then kind of slopped down about another 10 points fairly quickly. And we traded sideways into 845, which is typically kind of a key time frame. We continued to trade sideways into Jolt. That was the 9 a.m. number. And after that, that came out, and then it was just, man, regional banks got clobbered. And the market just did a walk down all the way to 4,100 before showing signs of turning. And it did manage to turn, but really only bounced to like 19 points off the lows. Now, that being said, how does it set us up for tomorrow? Because tomorrow we got like PMI, we got FOMC. I mean, tomorrow's going to be insane. And we'll come back to Ethereum here. But what I wanted to talk about here, is just the S&Ps. And because a big question here is like, oh my gosh, are we about ready to collapse? If we look at the monthly chart here, keep in mind we've got a squeeze where the momentum is going higher, and we're kind of coiling here, like for a pop, which I know doesn't sound, looks like, what, are you serious? But if we look at the weekly chart here, we've also got a squeeze. All the momentum's above zero. It's down here a little bit. Got an early warning here that this is about to go, and we got a massive head and shoulders reversal here. And, all this kind of fun stuff here. So what I'm looking for is that, can we come up and test at least these August highs? So that would take us to 43.25. Seems like a stretch, right? And, it's possible that tomorrow inflation's at 15% and we just get obliterated. But that's what I'm kind of looking for. And one of the things here too, and just remember, this is something that we've talked about a couple of times, is that this put-call ratio really gives you a sense of how people are placing their bets. And as a reminder, when they're here, they're really bullish and thinking that the market's going to explode. And of course, what happens is when everybody's really bullish, there's no one else left to buy, and so we top out. But conversely, when we're up here, everybody's really bearish, and they're like, oh my God, the world's coming to an end. We got to short everything. And of course, they get it wrong. They get it wrong, and they get it wrong. That was the Silicon Valley Bank blow up, right? So now what's happening is this really crazy thing where instead of coming down, okay, we're trading. So normally, when the put call ratio here is going up, you see the market's coming down, people get more and more bearish, and then it bottoms. In this case, we're going sideways, and people are getting more and more bearish. That typically is very bullish. Like, we're not even going down, and that's happening, which is kind of crazy. So anyway, this is just kind of, when I've seen this before, it's rare when you're trading sideways and the put call starts to explode up. That typically is pretty bullish. So we'll see. Obviously, we're going to know a lot more tomorrow. So that's what's going on there in the world of futures. We can also take a look here. You get a lot of questions about gold. And it's like, wow, gold here has been pretty good. Is it run its course? Remember, in gold, there is a huge, huge, huge monthly squeeze. And this monthly squeeze, the red has already fired, the black has not. You can see the last time we got a monthly squeeze, I mean, this thing turned into a big mover. However, keep in mind that you can have months of consolidation. So in the next 8 to 10 bars, but keep in mind that's 8 to 10 months, I do think that we're going to see at least 2,400. So I like that one as well. All right, so what about intraday trading of futures, S&Ps and stuff like that? Let's take a look at this because I get a lot of questions on small accounts and futures and what's the best way to go about it. All right, so just in answering a question that comes up a lot, which is, hey, if you've got a small account, what can you do with futures? There's a lot of really good stuff in this market, and when I get asked questions about that, I say, hey, look, if you have not traded with Joe is it's basically, I mean, I like to see what he's doing too. He has, the way his mind works and stuff like that in the futures markets. You're able to go, long one, short the other, or just different levels and stuff like that. So he's been having a killer last year trading. Took a small account, turned it into a very large account, trading futures. And one of the things that his members, his clients have been asking him, like, hey, it's great that you're trading this, huge, big 6-figure account. But can you go back to 10K again and start again so we can follow you? Some of us are newer. And he's finally, and he's been resisting this, resisting this. And so he finally took the challenge. So he went, from 10K to 400K. And then the question is he wants to do, start over and go for $1 million. And then this is an opportunity to kind of follow along with him. And so if you're interested in this, and I'm interested in this. This is great. I've got my things that I'm focused on. And what I love about this is that everybody's looks at the market from different angles, and Joe's angle, and this is pretty unique. So first name, last name, email address. He is going to go through kind of the case study and how he averaged over about $1,000 a day in the last month with the small account. Basically, how he targets this, his philosophy behind it, and why he prefers futures. And then, of course, the strategy that allowed 18 of his first 20 trades to be profitable and all that fun stuff. So again, just type in simplertrading.com/challenge, although wherever you're watching this, there's probably a link, beneath this video or on top of this video. And this will be Wednesday, May 3rd at 7 o'clock Central. And it should be a fun one. And Joe's a character. If you've never talked to him, he's hilarious and has a great overall fun view of the markets and what they entail. All right, sounds good. See you guys there.
Hey, John here with Simpler Trading. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, comment down below and let us know what topic you want to see us cover next. Also, be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon so you can get notified when we release new videos. And if you want to watch us trade in real time using our own money, go to simplertrading.com and learn how to sign up. Good trading, and we'll see you next time.